All right, guys, we're about to get started. It's a little bit of a different stream today. It's this little special one. Let's just get started. I haven't seen you guys in a while. What is up? What is up, everyone? Happy Friday. Like I said, this is a little bit of a different stream because I just wanted to just highlight some of my favorite EcoFlow products that I've been using the past few weeks, past year actually. I did get a couple of new items, which I'm going to show you here today. The the viral lawnmower that you guys have probably been seeing online. I'm going to show that to you here on this stream, along with some of my favorite power stations. I'm going to go through some of my favorite features and why you should buy them. I've been telling you guys for the past year that literally... What's going on, Joanna? How are you? Hope all's well for you too. For the past year, I've been telling you guys whenever these things would go on sale, how important it is for you guys to just get one. I've been loving ours. We've had ours for over a year, this particular Delta. And it's like the perfect thing to have when your power goes out. Also, if you guys like living the off the grid life, if you live in that RV life, this is an amazing thing to keep with you to power any of your appliances that you go and use on the road. But this is something that I've been loving having in our house because you just never know when you're going to need it. So I'll tell you a little bit of a little story of one of my most recent times that I had to use it. And it was during a big storm. There was a big storm in our area. It knocked out the power to our development. And we were out of power for about almost 4 hours. However, I had a couple of these EcoFlow power stations all ready and set to go that I literally plugged in our wireless, our internet, and our TV. So our TV has apps on it, and since my router was plugged in, I was still able to use both. The kids and Bree were still able to get on the internet, on their tablets and their laptop. I was still able to watch content on my TV just because I was able to plug in those particular things into my power stations from EcoFlow. So they do a lot of things. They even sell solar panels. So if you want to use the power of the sun, again, another thing you may want to consider if you are living that off the grid life or living that RV life, you can have solar panels that actually charge up and power your power stations. It's crazy stuff. So let me just go over. Let's talk about the star of the show, which is that lawnmower. And this is the one that has been really, really popular. I just started showing my audience on Facebook just how it looks, how it works, and all that. So let's just go over it that right now, and I'm going to give you some of my thoughts. Here is the EcoFlow lawnmower. So this is the EcoFlow Blade. This piece of machinery, with the use of this antenna, because it uses satellites to map out your entire backyard and front yard, we'll use that in order to cut your lawn using this robotic device here. This will be able to go up slopes as well. There is an app associated with it that will allow you to fully program it to the way you want it to. It has all these robust wheels on it to really get in there into the grass and cut your lawn in the most advanced way possible, hands-free, and just by you watching it from afar. You can set a schedule on here, and you can even set it up so that way it will do your backyard first, then actually travel itself to your front yard and cut that piece of lawn as well. There is a docking station, so when it's all said and done, it will find its dock and be able to recharge itself for its next cut. This has actually been a very revolutionary machine, and I'm enjoying using it whenever I feel that my grass just needs a little bit more of a haircut. And as you can see it move, it has no problem getting through the grass like that. And this next part here, I just want to show you what comes in the box. Here's me literally unboxing it. So on the bottom there, you see that's where all the clippings are. That's where the blades are. And then we have our really big wheels to help us get through the grass in our yards. Also, it doesn't take too much time to recharge. Also, be careful with those blades as well, because those are
pretty sharp. The battery is also rechargeable. Here's the actual docking station. This gets anchored down into the grass itself. It comes with all that stuff. And then when you put it on there, here's all the other accessories. That's the battery pack. That's what gets plugged into the docking station. But it's pretty awesome, easy to set up. This is the EcoFlow Blade. So this is the EcoFlow Blade.
So guys, you saw that correctly. That was a robotic lawnmower. So let me just run through how this works here. So there isn't a really easy to use app that actually walks you through the entire installation process. So basically, your first step is to anchor down that docking station that you saw at the end. That's gonna be in the grass, in direct sunlight as well. So basically what happens is when you plug that in, that will start the process of getting all the satellites together. There's even an antenna that you saw in that video that you put into the ground. Once all that's connected, the EcoFlow lawnmower will then help you map out your entire lawn. And you can do the backyard and the front yard too. So once it's done with the backyard, it could mosey on over to the front yard and cut that lawn as well. It's insane. So, and if you notice the wheels on that particular machine, it's rugged and there's nothing that's going to get in its way. The video that you just saw there is just the lawnmower itself. There is an attachment that goes on the back of the lawnmower so it can catch all its clippings, which is amazing. So you can even schedule cuttings whenever you feel like. And it's marvelous to just see this like sort of new technology just kind of hit the market like this. This is the first version of it right now, and I highly recommend you go check it out. It's pretty insane. But that's the EcoFlow Blade robotic lawnmower on sale today. Plus, the item that I have in the carousel right now is the complete kit that comes with the sweeping kit. So that will catch all the clippings in the back of that lawnmower. So absolutely loving that thing. But just to show you some of their other power stations here, this next item, this is the EF EcoFlow portable power station. So their power stations range from like your starter ones, they're around like the $239 range, which is the one I'm going to show you here. We even got the Delta. This Delta is $549. But let me just show you and walk you through this EcoFlow, the portable power station here. So what you're watching is the EcoFlow River 2. Just look at those options there. Anything that you see can be plugged in with any of your devices. So you got that USB-C port in there, and then obviously you got the AC. Each section can be turned on and off. So if you're just using that one part of the power stations, and you can keep the other ones off as well, which is pretty cool. And you have that handle so you can carry it around wherever you want. It's pretty light compared to some of their other ones, which is awesome. And then you got that dial on the front to let you know how much power is left. So this is one of the ones I kind of just recommend you just kind of start off with. It's only $239, normally $289. So there's a nice little discount there today. But that's one of them. The next one that I have to show you here is the one that's right next to me. And this one is the EF EcoFlow Portable Power Station Delta Mini. This thing's been amazing. This is the one I actually used when our power went out recently. So if we just flick on that button there, you'll see that this gives you the dial. So this lets you know how much power is left, how much wattage you're using, and in here, if you can get a little closer look on here, we have some USB-A ports right there and another USB-C. So literally, I could be charging one of my devices here. So if I plug in one of my iPhone cords, I can just plug that into the USB device, and then now I can just go ahead and charge my phone. So again, that's not the only thing it has. So on the other side of it, this is where you're going to see all the different parts that it has to offer. So you have some additional plugs here, so you can plug in some additional appliances, your laptop. It's pretty insane. And this one is a little bit heavier and all. So this is the one that you're definitely going to be using most of the time. But it's awesome. And this is one of the, all of these particular EcoFlow power stations can work with that solar panel that they have there as well. So pretty crazy stuff. It has 882 WH capacity. It's solar powered, and it's perfect for like your outdoors, emergency, home backup. And the fact that it can connect to those solar panels is insanely key. You even do have those handles here at the top. This is probably one of the more heavier ones, but it really isn't too bad when you're using the handles here on the side. But absolutely loving this from EcoFlow. Amy, I hope I answered your question there. But like I said, you just never know when you're gonna need a power station. And like when this past year, I've been telling you guys, like if you own a house or even if you're living in an apartment, someone could hit like a electrical pole in your area and it'll just wipe out your entire development, which has happened to us like a few times. Sometimes the heat gets us too. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, but the heat would be so hot on one day that it just like destroys everything for a couple of hours. So I just try to get you guys in the flow of trying to look into these power stations just to have. You never know when you're going to need it. But again, this is the Delta one on sale today for $549. We also got this other one here, the EF EcoFlow portable power station. That's on sale for $197.89. So that's a crazy deal. That's normally $349. And then we got, if you look at here in the corner there, we even got the EF EcoFlow portable power station River 2 Pro, which is a little bit bigger. They have like a really nice range of different sizes, so you can get the one that's perfect for you. So maybe if you just have like a condo, an apartment, maybe you just want to get one of the smaller ones, or this one that's on sale for $197. But if you do have a full size house, definitely recommend you getting one of the Deltas. But it's pretty crazy, pretty insane. And again, let me just show you again that other product here that people in our Facebook group has been going crazy over, and that's the EF EcoFlow Blade robotic lawnmower. Cuts your lawn on its own. You can schedule mows whenever you need to, and it uses satellites to help map out your lawns front and back. So in this video, we're going to show you how we set ours up and how it cuts. Let's check it out.
So this is the EcoFlow Blade. This piece of machinery, with the use of this antenna, because it uses satellites to map out your entire backyard and front yard, we'll use that in order to cut your lawn using this robotic device here. This will be able to go up slopes as well. There is an app associated with it that will allow you to fully program it to the way you want it to. It has all these robust wheels on it to really get in there into the grass and cut your lawn in the most advanced way possible, hands-free, and just by you watching it from afar. You can set a schedule on here, and you can even set it up so that way it will do your backyard first, then actually travel itself to your front yard and cut that piece of lawn as well. There is a docking station, so when it's all said and done, it will find its dock and be able to recharge itself for its next cut. This has actually been a very revolutionary machine, and I'm enjoying using it whenever I feel that my grass just needs a little bit more of a haircut. And as you can see it move, it has no problem getting through the grass like that. In this next part here, I just want to show you what comes in the box. Here's me literally unboxing it. So on the bottom there, you see that's where all the clippings are. That's where the blades are. And then we have our really big wheels to help us get through the grass in our yards. Also, it doesn't take too much time to recharge. Also, be careful with those blades as well, because those are pretty sharp. The battery is also rechargeable. Here's the actual docking station. This gets anchored down into the grass itself. It comes with all that stuff. And then when you put it on there, here's all the other accessories. That's the battery pack. That's what gets plugged into the docking station. But it's pretty awesome, easy to set up. This is the EcoFlow Blade. So this is the EcoFlow Blade. This piece of machine.
So yes, good questions. On that part that you saw where it was kind of like gloomy outside, that is when we were mapping out the entire lawn. We do have some footage that we'll probably get on our next stream where we show you where it's like super bright and sunny and we're actually cutting the lawn. You can actually hear it cut the grass. One thing just to keep in mind that this is good for trims. So if your lawn is just a little bit too high, you're probably gonna have to get like a real lawnmower to just cut it down. But for trims, when it doesn't get too high on you, you can just let this thing go and it'll cut your lawn. Pretty awesome. So yeah, so basically, Emmy says, so you just move it around the middle of the yard, the path you want it to cut. That's pretty cool because I like a specific cut and not just a straight back and forth. Exactly. So all that's programmable from the app itself. So when you map your front lawn or your backyard, you can tell it where to go. So you can even say what paths it should take and which ones it should not. You can even do different zones that it should not even go to. So you get a lot of that kind of custom ability to it, which is pretty awesome. And this is like some brand new technology. I've never even seen a robotic lawnmower before this. So the fact that they did this in their first year is crazy. And we're actually going to have some more examples for you in our next stream. But I just wanted to just kind of give you guys a little bit of a taste of these EcoFlow products here on Amazon, and definitely take advantage of some of the sales that are going on right now, especially that one that's on sale for like only $197. Just having that is gonna save you a lot of headaches, especially if your power does go out. Summer's coming around, so that heat can really wear on those systems. So you never know when that's gonna happen. Oh, that's awesome. So you do a diagonal design. I totally understand that. That's dope, Emmy. But anyway, guys, that's about it for today's EcoFlow stream. We're going to actually do this a couple more times over the weekend, just to kind of give you guys a more of a first look at some of these awesome EcoFlow products available. And we're going to have some more demos. And we're actually going to show you the solar panel on our next stream as well. So if you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. And that's about it. So enjoy your Friday nights. I'll see you on the next stream. My name is Juan Irizarry. This is The Parent Game. And have a great weekend. Take it easy, guys. Bye.